That was so
That's
stupid.
feminine?
Shining Armor muttered, glancing down at his hooves while Rarity, Applejack, Twilight, and Pinkie Pie all glared at him. Yes, it was, brother, Twilight said gruffly. Go apologize to Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy, the little purple pony demanded, using her horn's magic to open the door for Shining. Disgracefully, he trotted out. Okay, he said, taking off. The stallion arrived at Fluttershy's tree. He was about to knock on the door when he heard a moaning
Oh
sound.
God.
He listened for a few seconds before knocking. Hello? Anyone in there? Shining Armor called. Just a minute! A voice responded. It sounded like Rainbow Dash. After a few seconds, the door popped open to reveal Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy peering out of the doorway. Oh, it's you. The cocky blue pony spat. Both of their manes were messed up and frizzy as if they had been doing some vigorous running or something. I come to say, I'm sorry. Shiny's voice dimmed down. For what I said, he added before going on. What are you two doing anyways? The girls looked at each other before looking back to Twilight's brother. Can you keep a secret? Fluttershy said in her usual soft, barely hearable tone. Depends, Shining replied, flicking his tail side to side anxiously. Rainbow Dash and I were both very disappointed and, well, hurt. So after we cried a bit, we came back to my treehouse boldly. We sat around and played with my bunnies, but it just wasn't fun enough. Then our eyes met, and, well, we started making out, with eventually two other things, experiments. Fluttershy's cheeks flushed rapple red. Rapple! her flushed dandelion mane falling over one of her eyes. The stallion looked at the two, obviously confused. They hadn't been getting romantic? He asked himself in his thoughts. Just the thought of the two ponies' saliva exchanging in the hot air, their midsections grinding against one another, and made him a bit horny. That's sexy, he thought. Would you like to join us? Asked Rainbow Dash. Come on, girls. You know I can't. I'm loyal to Princess Cadance. He pulled his hind legs closer together, trying to hide his boner. At the moment, he didn't even want Cadance. He wanted Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. Are you sure? Fluttershy cooed in her little voice, tossing her mane back and giving Shining Armor the sexiest look. As his words were mumbled, seduced by the mares. Suddenly, both ladies turned their backs and walked back into the tree hut, tails switching aside to reveal their pussies, shining wet with previous liquid from their experiments. Just as they were about to close the door, Shining Armor couldn't control himself any longer. He followed them into the hut, his eyes hungry locked in their asses. I see you changed a bit, Rainbow Dash laughed, striding over to the stallion. Pushing him down onto the couch, he nodded as the blue mare pulled herself on top of him, her bare pussy against his chest. Ah, he squeaked, clenching his eyes closed. Meanwhile, Fluttershy got up onto the couch as well, seeing his cock had fully become erect and throbbing. She ran her tongue over the thick rod, making the stallion shudder with pleasure. The Rainbow Dash smirked and pulled herself farther up on his body before laying back, her head far off to the side of his leg, her pussy close to his face. He began to lick at her tender virgin lips. Her eyes closed and shut enthusiastically. Grinning, he allowed his tongue to slip into
Alright, stop. This is fucking creeping me out. Please, stop. Please, no,
shut up.
stop.
I'm doing this. As Fluttershy went to work on his cock, while he on Rainbow Dash, the mare at the end of the couch sat down on his penis, the muscle thrusting into her pussy. She moaned with pleasure as the threesome took shape. After many minutes of the sexual actions, the girls stopped, knowing the stallion was close to his peak. They both opened their mouths and waited. After a few more licks to his cock, cum came spraying out. all over their fur and faces. Only a little got into their actual mouths. The rest was on the couch and the table, white liquid everywhere. The girls giggled, then turned to each other and began to make out once again, exchanging the mouthful of cum they get. That's all I have so far, so yeah.
No, God!